Today, I'm at London Gatwick Airport on a very early November morning, about to fly to the small island of Guernsey with Aurigny Air Services. The G is silent. Security was pretty quiet today and it took less than 3 minutes to get through. I always find Gatwick to be an efficient airport, but today was particularly quick. So whilst not technically part of the UK, Guernsey is a British Crown dependency, so this is still a domestic flight. And Gatwick South Terminal usually uses gates 1 to 5 for domestic flights, so that's where I headed. There are also windows here that let you see how the luggage is moved around the airport. Pretty cool. Our plane today was a 5-year-old ATR72-600 with 72 seats in a 2-2 configuration. One of my favourite planes to fly on as it happens. And by the way, I noticed this BA A321 just had a rejected takeoff, which sadly I didn't catch on camera. But it took off safely the second try. Now here are the flight stats and route for today's flight. Seat selection is pretty cheap with Aurigny. My seat 5A costs just £4. And pro tip, if you want a good view of the engine, rows 5 to 6 are always the best. The seat is pretty standard for short-haul economy, relatively well padded with a cosy 29-inch pitch, and that's about it. There's a great view out the window, and they have one of the thicker in-flight magazines I've seen, which even has a sign on the front encouraging people to take it with them. And there's a small menu of snacks, and drinks to order. But considering the flight is only 40 minutes, that's not really necessary today.
We're all ready to go, doors closed and nice and early. Bad news is that the fuel truck on our right hand side has broken down, so until he moves we can't go anywhere. So hopefully it won't be long before he gets towed out the way and we can be on our way. When we do get going, flight time's around about 45 minutes. Weather conditions down in Guernsey, a little bit brighter than here in Gatwick.
So as you just heard, we were delayed 15 minutes because of a broken down fuel truck. Now get ready for a very cloudy takeoff. And now on to the loo review. It's pretty cozy, but otherwise fine. You might struggle if you're tall though.
Just a quick update on our progress. Just started our descent now for Guernsey, just passing Aurigny on the left hand side, bridging towards Arc at the moment to make the approach onto the westerly runway. Should be on the ground in 10 minutes time on stand at 25 to the hour.
You can't really see it in the video, but that island there is Brecco, a private island owned by the owner of the Daily Telegraph, a very mysterious place. that's it for today's flight. Short and sweet. You can't really comment much on short flights like this, other than the fact that they get you where you're going on time. But I did find the service to be excellent. Also, the whole reason I came to Guernsey today was to fly Aurigny's Dornier 228 to the nearby island of Aurigny. But to my despair, the flight was cancelled due to fog. So that sucked, but the airline were very good about it and did say that I should be able to claim for a refund. So instead, I spent the day exploring Guernsey, and there's a surprising amount of history here. The whole island is dotted with these World War II bunkers from the German occupation, many of which are completely open for the public to explore, as you can see me doing right here. Looks like you can actually go inside this one. Plus the island is just a nice charming place to visit. The locals were all very friendly, and the capital of St. Peter Port is a very nice seaside town. Definitely visit in the summer though, when the weather is a bit nicer. Now, there won't be any more exciting videos for a few weeks, but in late December I'll be releasing 2 videos reviewing the Emirates A380, and in January I'll be flying Logan Air and EasyJet. So stay tuned for that, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed.